Hello, welcome to your love reading. Let's get started. Let's see what's happening for the beautiful month of December here. Okay. All right. So, what are the messages in love? What does Spirit want us to know? Manipulation, upholding your autonomy, rejecting attempts at manipulation. Okay, now in the reversal here, the moment I realized I was being manipulated, I knew. I can't explain how I felt, but I knew I had to take control here. Okay, interesting. Let's go a little further. We have self-discipline. All right, very beautiful energy. Stuck in a bad routine. Okay, that could hamper productivity. And gambling, all right? Bets on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result at this time. And we have destiny, passionate love, and strong desire to bring you fulfillment and joy. I love this. In the reversal, it says, they made me believe our connection wasn't real, and that was just a waste of my time. I know now that all of that was untrue. Destiny had a different plan for us here. So all that doubt here, some of you may be very surprised. And then we have unexpected event here. Unexpected news, breaking news. All right, unexpected disputes. Right, okay. In the reversal, I want to face this together. I want to hold your hand in the midst of the chaos and calm you. I want to walk together through the storm with you and never, ever let you go. I need you to release your fears. I want you to know that I fully support you during this time. All right, okay. I want to get clarity here with the tarot, all right, just so we could have an understanding. What is the overall vibration for this message? What is the overall message? All right, we have the Four of Cups and the Magician here. Faith, having faith is going to be big this month here. So for a lot of you, there's a lot of things that are changing. There's a lot of things that are moving into places that, again, we possibly didn't expect, okay? So moving into this celebration energy, we know that a lot of us will be celebrating this month, of course, here. Now, I do feel like it is this energy of longing for some sort of reunion, this urge to reconnect, which is going to be really, really exciting for us here. So, and you know, these energies are letting us know that, you know, someone is still emotionally currently detached, right? They may not be in a space where they're opening up. I do feel like this card is showing us there is a lot of unfinished business, right? There's like, you know, there's some distractions happening or happened here. And it feels like your person is in the space of, okay, I know this is the perfect time to come together. I know this is the perfect time to say something, but a lot of things may be holding me back. So, you know, they may appear like they don't care. They may appear as if, like, you know, they're not in the holiday spirit. They are. Okay. What they're doing is they're quietly, you know, they're quietly wondering, you know, will I spend another holiday, you know, treating the connection this way? Will I spend another holiday regretting, you know, how I've been treating you, or how I've been connecting with you, or how I've been disconnecting to some degree here? Okay, so for some of you, you may have felt, you know, like, hey, look, I've been feeling left out in the cold here, but Spirit is saying don't chase. Don't chase, don't react here, allow things to really unravel. I feel like that's one of the biggest things here. And try not to let your mind manipulate you into negative thoughts. And if you watched our video yesterday, it was mainly about focusing on positive affirmations, right? We are only allowing positivity to enter our matrix. That's going to be the theme of this month moving forward, right? You know, everything that we write in the comment section, it's going to be positive affirmations, right? You know, I am the best they ever had, right? My connection is, growing. My connection is powerful. My person and I, we have the greatest relationship. We love each other so deeply. I finally connected with my soulmate. My soulmate and I are, inseparable. Okay. So we're putting in positive things. So drop your positive affirmation in the comments. And even if it's, I'm financially abundant, right? Constantly, right? That could be also your affirmation for those that are just like, I'm worried about that or focused on that. Now, with this manipulation here, also, this is the moment here. I feel like for some of you, you're realizing that I'm not going to believe anything but actions moving forward. That's going to be my theme. That's going to be my, the way that I view things. Forget words. Let's see some sort of actions here also. Okay, so you finally saw somebody's patterns. You're starting to catch on whether they're, bad or good, however you want to sort of look at it. It's giving you the details that you need, right? This person does this every year. This person says this, but does this, right? Or every time I pull forward, this person pulls back. So, I do feel like you are paying more attention to how someone here is leading or how they're approaching a relationship, which is smart. It also brings in self-discipline, right? I'm not going to just believe everything that I hear, but I'm going to believe everything that I'm manifesting, everything that I feel for myself, which is nothing but joy, okay? We're not allowing negative energies, negative thoughts to consume us, right? And it's okay, we're human, so when it does happen, we're just like, okay, I recognize this, I'm tapping out of that, right? So that's going to be important, your mind. Okay. Now, this card here is confirming that you're not crazy, right? You're not crazy. You're not, you're not feeling or seeing things that are untrue. Okay. For some of you, you are connecting with someone that has been stringing you along. They haven't been the most honest for whatever reason, right? But you're picking up on that. And they know you know. This is not one of those like, I feel like you don't know. They know that you know. And that's why they've pulled back, right? But Spirit is saying that you've passed the manipulation test or the massive test. Like you've passed that already. Okay. Now, for some of you here, one of the greatest things that I see you doing moving this week is you're focusing on a routine, working out. You're possibly no longer drinking. You're possibly no longer, procrastinating with some of your goals, things like that. So there is this back and forth of, okay, what do I need? There's something that came up where it's like, I know I'm going to reconnect with my soulmate. I already know that. But what is it that I'm truly missing at this time? And I feel like for some of us, it's going to be self-discipline because we already know the truth. We already know that clarity is going to come. But what about self-discipline, right? Why have I let myself go? Why haven't I, checked off a lot of things that I wanted to check off this year? Like what distracted me this year? And for those that were able to connect with our journal, our 2026 journal, you could tell that it takes you on this like mission of, structure, right? What is it that your soul is screaming? And it asks, it's 77 pages, so I can't recite everything, but it allows you to really take a look at your mind, right? What is it that I need to focus on? How do I write my greatest story? So self-discipline is going to be big this month. A lot of us are going to start knocking out a lot of goals and not waiting till January to have this, New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution starts now. Right? It definitely starts now. So there is some sort of discipline right now that you are, stepping into, whatever that may look like for you, especially for those that, have been mentally consumed with a relationship that has been distracting you, for us to ultimately realize that this person comes back in and we're like, wow, I lost 4 months of pure distraction. And here this person comes with an offer. It's crazy. So just be very careful with that, okay? I don't feel like this person is wanting to step away here at all. Like, I don't really get that in this energy. I don't feel like this is someone here that's sort of like disconnecting from this relationship entirely. Of course, how they come in is going to be different for everyone. But again, I don't get a disconnect here at all, you know? And I feel like this card is also a mirror. You know, it's a mirror where it will ask you, like, where are you repeating what no longer serves you? Not them, not everybody else, but what are you? I know I can answer that question for me, right? It's not about relationships, but what are you repeating again, right? That seems like a pattern in your life, in your journey, that no longer serves you. In love, in sleep, you know, in finance. What is it? You know, in relationships more so, right? Like what are we doing again? What am I doing again in my self-worth journey that I need to somewhat pay attention to at this time here? So I do feel like that is something that's going to be very, very big for the collective here. And I do feel like there is a lot of new love stories wanting to enter, and we don't want to block those new love stories either. And we have gambling here. And I feel like someone here made a huge emotional gamble, or a huge emotional choice, I should say, where they chose silence, or they chose some sort of like gap because of ego here. And it comes off like a test. Like I was trying to test, maybe subconsciously, right? I was trying to test to see what would happen. And now I'm realizing there was no purpose. There was no point in me doing those things here. And now someone here is terrified. They are sitting with that terrified energy. And one of the reasons why is because the gamble didn't pay off. The gamble didn't pay off, right? It's like when they finally come back to you, and I just want to say this, whoever this is, it's like when they finally connect with you, whether, you know, that's having a conversation, they're going to tell you like your maturity is different, your calmness is different, the way that you're glowing is different. What's happening, right? What's happening? Like, I want to be part of this, you know, it's really going on with you. So there is someone here that's realizing like whatever they did, it just, you know, it wasn't the best choice, right? Because now it's like they have to rebuild trust. They have to rebuild a routine. They have to just rebuild a lot. And I feel like this person's noticing that also. And even you're noticing like, I've been gambling with my time. I've been gambling with my thoughts. I've been sitting here literally thinking negative all the time. Like, this person doesn't want me. This person's not honest. You know, all of these thoughts, we're completely removing them out of our matrix. There is nobody that doesn't want us. Okay? There is nobody that, you know, that could actually bring us down. It's impossible. It's impossible. I'm having a great month. My finances are great. My health is great. My manifestations are powerful more than ever, right? And I'm just sending this out to you as you listen to this on the 1st. Okay? I'm abundant. I walk into rooms and I turn heads. Okay? I feel great. I am great. I've connected with my soulmate. I'm sitting on 10, right? I'm doing very, very good. So be very careful with our thoughts here. Destiny. Destiny. Okay? I love it. Someone here is waking up. Someone here is waking up. It's like the spiritual truth is finally, it feels like it's finally like piercing through someone's illusions and doubts and fears. It's like, here, okay, here's the truth here. Some of you were born on the 8th, the 7th, the 3rd, the 4th, the 16th here, the 6th, or June, August energy, all right? Or we even have a Taurus here, Aries, Pisces energy, okay? Or Sagittarius here. Either or, there is this energy of like, I'm going to be honest with you, like I've been conditioned. It's like someone here was conditioned to like go about a relationship a certain way, like whether it's by past lovers or friends or things like that, or ego or logic or social media. But they're going to start realizing like there's something very rare about this connection. Let them figure that out on their own. This is not something that I feel like you're going to have to announce. I don't feel like it's something that you're going to have to promote. You're just going to be it, okay? I really feel like they finally realize wherever they went, right? This person possibly went on a reflective journey, but it's like they come back and they're like, you're rare. The connection is rare. This feeling is rare. This bond is rare. So I just want to say this to say that if you are connecting with someone, it's important for you to have your own self-discipline. Emotional discipline is very important at this time here also. And for those that are in a space where it's like, ooh, I'm ready for love, or I'm ready to get a little bit more insight, or I want a video reading or anything of that nature, the link will be in the comment section below. I'll put everything down there. Take what resonates, right? Take what, you feel drawn to. Okay, we also have audio messages as well. Pick whatever you feel your heart is drawn to. But there's something about this connection that really haunts this person in a good way, right? It's like they replay the conversations, the eye contact, the small moments. They replay those moments and they're like, why would I miss out on this? Why would I let this go? So this is a divine reminder here. Like, you cannot logically remove yourself from a soul bond. And I feel like this is what your person is noticing. Like, I tried to think myself out of this connection. I tried to distract myself out of this connection. That wasn't successful. Okay, now whether you take them back or not, that's up to you. Okay, unexpected event here. This is very, very important. This is like emotional breakthroughs that are coming in. I love it. A lot of emotional breakthroughs are coming in. Number 8, what goes around comes around. Okay. Someone here, it's like they're circling back. They're showing up again. They want to let you know something. I have to tell you something about my family. I need you. I need to talk to you. I need to confess something to you as well. All right. I want to travel to you. I want to have this, heart to heart moment. Let's have a heart to heart moment. Right. So this is someone here that's been emotionally avoidant, right? And for the first time, it's like they call or they text or they connect and you hear like the mature side of them. They may not come in talking about, jumping into anything, but some of you, they will. But this person comes in with a whole different vibe of, let's talk. Let's talk here, heart to heart. I love this energy so much here. Okay. I really do. It's like, there's no need for me to feel unsafe. And I feel like this person might confess to you that I trust you, that I don't know why I felt pulled to call you or text you at this moment. So this is a huge moment of truth here, huge moment of truth. And this could be someone you haven't heard from in a while. It's like, I haven't heard from them in a while here. And something may have happened to this person. There could have been like a trigger point, a family situation, family drama, a health scare or some sort of career stress. And it's like the first person they think of is you, or they may not directly tell you exactly what's going on in their life. Maybe they don't want to emotionally dump on you, but they come towards you because of comfort. Like, I know this person's open. I know they're nurturing. I'm not here to use them, but I am here to somewhat reconnect. Okay. So it is important to take it slow too. Okay. Just because, I do feel like there is a lot going on there. Now, with the 4 of Cups here, many of you literally are manifesting love, right? Secretly. You don't even notice it, but you're doing it. And this is why I keep on saying this. Be very careful with your thoughts, please. Okay. We're manifesting and we don't even know it. Like, we're creating our story and we don't even know it. So just be very careful as you're driving, as you're walking, the thoughts that you're playing, because you're playing out a story in your head. Okay. But I do feel like you're manifesting love right now. You're manifesting new beginnings. You're manifesting love. And at the same time, look at this. At the same time, it's like, I secretly believe that I'm not going to be chosen. And that vibration truly kills momentum. So be very, very aware of that when you're manifesting. And of course, I'm going to talk about our audios, right? For those that are big into manifestation, like, or big with going to sleep with, subconscious audios or things that are going to reprogram your subconscious. Those things are important as well, because I know sometimes it could be hard to tap out of that negative thought. Okay, so check out our audios as well, right? Those are very, very beneficial, right? They're looped, they're yours forever. I mean, you're forever going to have them, and they really bring in this connection with you and your childhood, your inner child here, which is what is important. Okay, you need that, we need that. So be very careful. If you're manifesting a new home, you're manifesting new love, a new career, we cannot have any doubt. And especially for those that are connecting with a new person, no doubts. All right, you could ask questions, of course, just to be able to understand how to move forward with this connection, but we're not doubting anymore here. And the Magician is you now, right? This is you. Okay, a lot of faith, a lot of self-discipline, a lot of beauty, okay, a lot of determination. So this is very, very good vibes here. Okay, a lot of us, we're not waiting any longer. That's your affirmation. I am no longer waiting, I am commanding. That is the vibes here. Okay, so I do feel like you're in a place where, you know, whoever aligns with me or whoever aligns with my divine assignment will move in boldly. Whoever is aligned with my divine assignment is moving in boldly here. I don't chase, I attract clarity. That's what I do. So have a very, very great month. Of course, I'll always be here, but I just wanted to come in with a message for this new month here. And I feel like one of the biggest things that, you know, is really stepping into like my energy is the Magician and the self-discipline here. However you want to apply self-discipline into your life is going to be important. Okay, I love you. Have a beautiful one. We'll talk soon.
Because I have to. I do it because I deserve to move through life with clarity and also power. So this is where I pour my emotions, I reset my energy, and I decide who I'm becoming with each page. And there's 77 pages with self-care, financial goals, soul desires. It's all inside. I made this journal for those who want to manifest from their heart. So yours is waiting below. Enjoy it. Enjoy every minute of this journal.